What's up, everybody? It's the Rogue in Disguise, North American community contributor for World of Warships Blitz. And if this is your first time here or been here for a while, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe, and turn that bell to all to catch all that we do for World of Warships Blitz. Oh, but yes, and today we're going to be talking about the Tier 8 Premium German Battleship Brandenburg. We know it's built in 1942, and it's got a displacement of 41,500 tons, and its length is 248 meters. Its width is 36 meters, and it has a horsepower of 180,000 horsepower to push you through the waters. Not too bad. So what does that translate to survivability in-game? Well, it's going to give it 48,000 hit points. 48,597 to be exact, with a citadel protection of 17.5%, fire and flooding resistance at 12.5%, damage reduction at 15%, torpedo damage reduction at also to almost 16%, which is fair. It's fair. Max speed of this vessel is 31.40 knots, and in time to full speed is just under 22 seconds. Max traverse speed on the rudder is going to be 6.40 degrees per second, and time to turn is 13.30 seconds. So, I mean, I got to play this boat a couple of times, and it's not too bad on the maneuverability. It's not too bad at all. Main guns are 305mm L/56 SK C39s and a 4x3 facet. Reload time of just 20.5 seconds. That's after modifications and everything like that. Max range on the main guns is going to be 13.74 kilometers. Main battery high explosive damage is going to be 743 with a 9% chance of setting a fire. Main battery armor-piercing damage is going to be 1,357, citadel damage rate of 250%, turret traverse speed of 6.60 degrees per second. Now, using the 305mm main guns on this vessel is pretty okay. It hits all right, and I wish the distance on the range was a little bit more. Maybe like 14.25 would be pretty good, or 14 even. That extra half a kilometer or an extra quarter kilometer does make a little bit of a difference when you're trying to shoot at range. But 13.74 kilometers isn't the worst I've seen, so it's not too bad. It could be a little better, but it's not the worst I've seen. 9% chance of setting a fire. You're almost at 9%, should make it 10. I'm just saying. With the number of guns on it. Secondary guns are 150mm L/55 SK C28s and a 6x2 facet. The reload time of 7.38 seconds and the range of almost 7 kilometers makes it very nice. Secondary battery armor piercing damage is going to be 590, citadel damage rate of 150%, turret traverse speed 11 degrees per second. Secondary auto guns are going to be 105 L/65 and a 10x2 facet. Reload time of just 5.4 seconds with a range of 4.83 kilometers. Secondary battery auto HE damage is going to be 236 with a 1% chance of setting a fire. And yes, this boat comes with torpedoes. Yeah, not going to lie to you guys. Here it is. 533mm Whirling torpedoes and a 2x4 facet. That means 4 torpedoes on each side. Reload time is really good, 48 seconds. Torpedo damage is really good as well at 3,186. And the torpedo range is not too bad either, considering it's a battleship at just under 7 kilometers. Torpedo speed, just under 60 knots. Chance of setting a flood at 12%. And torpedo tube traverse speed is fair as well at 17.60 degrees per second on a battleship. Not too bad overall for these torpedoes. And the range and the damage on it. It's not too bad. Does make it a handy defensive situation when little sneaky DEs get up on you. We're going to talk about the details in just a moment. Large caliber AA damage is going to be 307 at 3.30 kilometers, and your small caliber AA damage is going to be 212 at 1.80 kilometers. Surface detection is at 11 kilometers. Not too bad overall. Now let's get into the fun stuff, guys. So, it's got 2 camouflages that you're going to be able to pick up. It's got the NMA one and it's got the historical camouflage. The first one we're going to talk about, the historical camouflage. It's going to increase the ship hit points by 4%. Main battery firing range at 4%. Secondary battery firing range increased by 6%. We talked about this in the last video, and they actually did it. Gave us a 6% range this time instead of 4. Torpedo range is going to be increased by 4%. XP and silver bonuses, I'm on the historical camouflage is only at 40% at tier 8. Yeah. Right. The Brandenburg Girl camouflage is going to increase your ship hit points by 4%. Main battery firing range will be increased by 4%. Maximum main battery shell dispersion will be decreased by 4%. And torpedo damage reduction increased by 6%. XP and silver bonuses again at 40%. Battle honors, you're going to get 2 of them. First one, you got to play 10 battles. And the second one, you're going to destroy 2 enemy cruisers in a single battle. And that's worth 4 titanium. Or, excuse me, 4 steel. Yes, 4 steel. Steel. Details of the ship. Well, you're going to get sonar 2, precise aiming 2, and you're going to get 3 charges of that. Air defense alert 1, and you're going to get auto secondary guns. Not too bad overall for that look of that ship. I mean, honestly, it's got a good look for the, anime girl one. It's got the little cute little one. It's also going to come on with the commander and portrait as well, if you want to get that. Depending on what you guys want to do on it as far as the battleship honors and all that other good jazz. I think it's an okay ship overall. It plays pretty nicely. Though I do think secondary overload 2 would have been nice. But, precise aiming is always good on a German battleship. Right. We're always good with that. Air Defense Alert 1, I think, is a good little thing to add on as well. It plays really nice. As far as what I did with the equipment on this vessel, well, I didn't do anything too fancy. I did aiming system modification number 1, engine propulsion modification number 1, and I also did steering gear modification number 2 as well. The reason why I picked these 3 specifically because of the autoguns, secondary autoguns, and the main guns as well. The traverse speed needed to be increased all the way across the board, I felt. And the acceleration needed to be a little bit better. With steering gear modification number 2, the turning on this boat is actually pretty nice. It really is. It turns pretty well, considering everything after I did. Overall, I think it's a cool little ship. It's fun. It does come with a nice little option of a different camouflage on it, and I think it's a good addition to the deal overall. I think it is. I think it would be pretty competitive overall. Oh, yes, it is kind of competitive. It's a nice little fun boat. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and check out our live streams on Facebook. Oh, but yes, they're cool. We do play World of Warships Blitz and other games as well, like Overwatch and Call of Duty Warzone. And I'm going to try to do some Elden Ring too as well, again, I think as well. So, if you guys like all this stuff, make sure you do what you need to do, like smashing that like button, hitting the subscribe, and turning that bell to catch all that we do. And check out our Linktree, social media links right there, and catch us on Twitter and Instagram and all that other places when I post stuff. So until the next time, guys. Oh, wait. Before I do anything else, one little thing. Franziska. She doesn't have anything like perky skill-wise. But yeah, that's what she looks like. She's kind of cool. Alright, guys. Until the next video, guys, don't do anything I wouldn't do twice. Oh, but yes.